You're now riding with 2K Pun. In this video of WWE 2K24 Myfaction tutorial. I'm making this video so those coming in new to the mode and those returning can know what to expect. We have the full game, so we're going to do a full review of Myfaction. This is a lot of improvements, persona cards, online gameplay, card markets, a lot to talk about. So we're going to get right into it. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Because I'm 2K Punisher, 2K Pun for short. Exclusive artist to WWE superstars. And I do giveaways and pack openings and tutorials on this channel. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. To get your action figure John Cena card, go to where it says locker codes. Click on locker codes, enter your story, 2K24. You get action figure John Cena Emerald card, and you'll get 7,500 VC. Once you do that, go to where it says, go back to the store, and you're gonna go to where it says unopened packs. It's going to be down on the right. Click on open packs and your John Cena pack will be in there where you can open it and redeem the card. Also, any DLC you got from the pre-order bonus will be here. We did 40 years of WrestleMania, so we're giving all this. We got a bronze side plate. Marathon Runner. Superstar Series 1 pack. Let's see what we get. Okay, so these are all jobbers. Jobbers are my GM cards. Pretty much wrestlers that you will hire when you are on a tight budget to fill in the card so you can complete all your match types. So if you're missing a one-on-one, you hire a jobber. That's what those cards are. That's why we don't know them. Here we get NXT Rhea Ripley and we get NXT Bianca Belair. There's the pre-order bonus for Deluxe and 40 years of WrestleMania. Over here, this is the bonus pack that contains action figure John Cena Emerald card. And he's a persona card. Persona cards are cards you can take, player models you can take to other modes in the game, not only in Myfaction. But they have to have that persona emblem on the card. And here we get the Nightmare Family Pack. So first card is going to be a manager, Pharaoh. Ruby manager Pharaoh. Beautiful dog. Next, we're going to get Emerald American Nightmare Cody Rhodes with the Bruce Pectoral action figure. This is also a persona card. You can take outside of Myfaction, play your model and play in other modes. Here we get Emerald, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Now he is not a persona card, so you cannot take this card, this player model, to other modes because he does not have the emblem on. So now we're going to go and we're going to take a look. This is the beginning of the game. Before I open the packs, I'm just going to show you, like, if I didn't open any packs, this is what you're going to see, because at this time I didn't open the packs yet. So basically you're going to choose between strikers, powerhouses, high flyers, technicians. Strikers are best used for proving grounds because it's easier to complete your match actions. But I want this Braun Breaker, so we're going to go with the powerhouse. So right here we see the Emerald Glow. This will be Emerald Braun Breaker. Now you see that little DNA on the top left corner of the card? That means he's an evolution card. So these cards can be evolved to a higher tier, make them better. They'll get better attributes and they'll get added badges or better badges. So we'll take a look at what they're going to upgrade to in a few. But we're going to keep on trucking. We get Emerald Raquel Rodriguez. Met her in real life. She's absolutely beautiful. She was super sweet. Got to take a picture with her. So yeah, shout out to to Raquel Rodriguez. We'll flip all. We get Bobby the Brain Manager Bronze. And we get 2009 Sheamus Gold overall 68. So he's a persona card. So persona cards are cards you could take outside of my faction. And they'll have an alternate attire. They'll come with a Titantron and music that was exclusive maybe to that time. So Sheamus is one of these cards. He should have a different Titantron, different music, and different alternate attire. Now, one card that caused the uproar last year that people spoke out in 2K Listen was this card right here. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner from the Chaos promo packs. This card really caused the uproar, pissed off the community because it was only in my faction, and even community creations, they couldn't create this player model. They didn't get access to the Titantron, they didn't get access to the music. I believe after a while they released where you could create this player model in community creations, but you still didn't have the Titantron on the music. So people were pissed off. They were saying it's hidden behind a paywall of my faction. That's why a lot of people hate my faction. And I get it. You know, complaining about spending $10, $11 on a Bad Bunny DLC pack. But this card, to get this card right here, ran me about $250 real money. $250 real money. Go back in my videos and watch my Chaos pack openings, and watch the one with Big Papa Pump on the thumbnail, and you'll see how much it took me, how many packs I had to open to get this card. So I can understand why people are upset and don't like my faction. But this year we got a player market, superstar wrestler market, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully that'll change things and you could purchase the cards outright, but how much of those cards going to cost remains to be seen. So here basically we'll continue with the pack opening. So you got Faction Wars tickets. So they replaced the contracts with these tickets. So now you need these tickets like to get into the show instead of having contracts on the wrestlers to play Faction Wars. And we're going to get a couple of silver side plates. So side plates increase certain attributes. Here's the strength +6. Self-explanatory there. So here we get some more tickets. We can invite our friends and go to the show. Speaking of tickets, any of you guys got tickets for WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments. So right here we're going to name our faction. So it's a no-brainer. We are the Punishers. If you subscribe to my channel, you are a Punisher. That's the name of my faction. So we are the Punishers. We're going to save that. So now we have to go in and create our faction. We're going to use up to 4 superstars male and 4 female superstars. So 4 men, 4 women. So we're just going to put whoever for now. Later on we'll go back and change it. Just going to fill it out so we can continue with the video. Brutus Creed. Ivy Down. I love Ivy Down. Piper Niven, aka Dewdrop, and we get a Tamina. Alright, so now we're gonna do the nameplate. You're gonna have your logo and you're gonna have your faction wallpaper. So you open packs and grind the game, you get different ones and you can switch them out to customize it to your liking. Now we're gonna assign a manager. We're gonna put I guess we only got Bobby Heenan right now. This is before I opened any packs. So we'll just put Bobby Heenan so we could keep moving on. But you definitely want to put your manager to increase the attributes and make your superstars fight better. So right here you have daily login rewards. Every day login. You log in 5 times a week. And you get the big reward. Here you're just going to see the packs that we already opened in the beginning because I did this part of the recording of the video earlier. So you have live events. So live events was a big thing last year. It's what really kept the game going because live events you have really good rewards. So here is the locker codes. We've already seen that. Here you have challenges. You're gonna have daily challenges, lifetime challenges, and some other type of challenges. We're gonna take a quick look at them right now. So daily challenges, you complete them. You have intro challenges, and you'll gain rewards, my faction points, tickets, packs, things of that nature. So the lifetime challenges usually pay more. So we have a challenge complete. We get Danielle Wallace. She's a bootleg Jade Cargill, another jobber from my GM. So here we're gonna start our journey. So we did the locker codes. You guys already know that. So we're gonna take a look at, and over here you just see like the new promo, new packs that are coming out. It's basically a commercial up there. So for the daily challenges, take a quick look. You get my faction points, we got the jobber, and you get tickets. For lifetime challenges, you're gonna get more rewards, more my faction points. These ranging anywhere from 500 to 1,000 to a couple of thousand. You get a lot of tokens. See, 25 tokens. So you're gonna get a lot of things in the challenges. So keep your eye on those challenges. You'll complete them naturally as you play the game, but you can always go back if you close to something and you're not really doing that. Just do what you gotta do to get that challenge complete to get that reward. So what is live events? So you need the cards you see on the challenge when you click on it on the bottom. You need these cards in your collection to qualify for the challenge. Then you have to do the challenge and you'll get the reward. Here you see my faction points, and we have an oddity, Cody Rhodes mask. Now those later on will become really good cards that you're going to want to get, and usually when you open packs or grind the game, you're going to need certain cards to qualify for those live events. We really kept the mode alive last year. Here we're going to take a look at weekly towers. Usually, what are weekly towers? Every Monday they release a new weekly tower. Might be a different game this year, but nonetheless, same concept. So the first one, you're gonna get a Sapphire Dakota Kai, and then you finish week 1, you unlock week 2. Finish week 2, you unlock week 3, and then they'll keep progressing. She has Stand Like a Bee on tier 1 and going on tier 2. I will explain those badges in a minute. Just give me a second. So we're going to take a look at Proving Grounds. What is Proving Grounds? So basically this is going to be chapters. This is your best place to get tokens. This warrior looks really good. Doesn't have Stand Like a Bee though. Let's take a look at this John Cena. No Stand Like a Bee either. But this is your best place to earn tokens. Use those tokens to go in the token market and buy superstars. Now you want to complete these challenges on legendary. So I wouldn't really run into Proving Grounds right now, because you're going to need a really good card to play Proving Grounds. Because when you play on legendary, it's very difficult and you could get discouraged very easily. So you want to wait till you have a couple of good cards with really good badges. It's very important. The waiting game is very important. Once you get a couple of good cards, preferably a couple of rubies from Faction Wars, has really good those bosses. Once you get a couple of those, or maybe if you open some packs, you get some good cards with good badges, you can build a good faction that'll help you out in these Proving Grounds. So you see you're going to have 5 matches. You want to play on legendary. Very important you play on legendary, because you want to max out your medals. So if you play normal, you get 1 hard, you get 2 legendary, you get 3 medals. So when you get 90 medals, you'll be rewarded. For instance, in this case, not only will be John Cena, but you will also be rewarded 35 tokens. This is very important for getting tokens, so you can go into the token market and purchase those cards, which I'll show you in a second. So basically the exchange, the My Faction Wars exchange. So you got these rotating cards. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know much about these rotating cards right now. Then you have permanent cards. These are cards I guess you can keep, right, and they'll be in your collection. But then you want to go down. I'm trying to look at these badges, see if they any good. Cards are not that great, but right here is where you want to go. The bosses. You definitely want the faction bosses. Now, the good thing about Faction Wars this year, as we take a look at this Ruby Stone Cold Steve Austin, is that when you face the boss battle, it's going to be 4 cards you're facing. It's usually a 4-on-4. You'll unlock all those 4 bosses, and then you could, if you win, you pick the one that you want. Listen carefully. This rock looks amazing. You're going to pick the one that you want. You're not keeping that card. You're going to rent that card. They're going to lend it to you. So you could take that card for a test drive and try it out. Now, you get Faction Wars credits, I believe is what it's called. When you get enough Faction War credits, you could buy that particular card. This Mike Maestro Rock, Ruby Rock looks amazing as well. They both look like they have similar badges. And they both are 84 overall. Yeah. But I guess you want Heel Rock or you want Face Rock. So that's basically the only option I could see, because that Bloodline Rock looks good too. But once you get enough Faction War credit, you'll be able to buy these bosses. These are the bosses you're going to take into Proving Grounds. You go into Proving Grounds with these rubies. You want to get these rubies with the good badges, right? Stay Like a Bee on top tier. Stay Like a Bee is one of the most essential, important badges in this game because it stuns your opponent really quickly. So always look for a card with a good Stand Like a Bee. It'll make your life so much easier. Stand Like a Bee on top tier. There's tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. Purple is tier 3, like this Batista has. And if it has gold, Stay Like a Bee gold, that's the top tier. Tier 4, the highest tier. Merciless Opportunist, which the Undertaker just had. That's another one good, because when you stun your opponent, you drain their health with the Merciless Opportunist badge. So you want to take these Ruby bosses or any of these bosses that have really good badges. These are the cards you want to enter Proving Grounds. And when you enter Proving Grounds, you want to use these cards in the chapters to gain the medals, to gain the tokens, so you can take them to the token market. Because right now the token market doesn't have really good cards. There's an Emerald Sapphire tier. But as you get up into Amethyst, Diamond, Pink Diamond, and then later on Galaxy Opals, you're going to really need tokens to get these cards. And the cards are looking pretty expensive. 25 tokens for the Emeralds. And that's just the beginning. So that Trish Stratus looks really good for the females, if you need a good female card. And then there's a lot of rubies in here. Yeah, so the good thing about Faction Wars this year is that you could try these cards out before you even buy them. Like this is a whole different thing from my faction, because last year you just went like 600 matches, so you just fight match after match after match, and they were all 4-on-4. It's not that way this year. This year you have 1v1, 2v2, and I believe the boss battle is 4v4, 4 versus 4. So Faction Wars is looking really good. I'm going to do a whole nother video on Faction Wars because it's going to take too long to do it in this video. I really want to break it down. I don't want to mislead nobody. But for what I've seen other content creators drop, Faction Wars is looking promising, so promising this year. It just makes this game completely different. At this mode, my faction, if they put Persona cards in Faction Wars that you could win, people are going to be grinding left and right. Now you're bringing people from outside in, having them have a reason to come into my faction to get these Persona cards and take them back out into the other game modes. So now people that hated my faction, they're still going to probably hate it because they're going to be forced to come in and grind and maybe spend some money, but at least they have the option. Last year they didn't. Whatever was in Faction Wars stayed in Faction Wars. So now the other big improvement that we needed was online gameplay. So you have quick play, just play quick matches online. Then you have ranked. Now this is another definite feature we needed desperately, because now it gives people a reason to play online. Now it brings people a reason to come in Faction Wars and want to play online, because if they have persona cards that are rewards in online gameplay, people are going to come in and try to get those cards. You're going to have more people playing online. Hopefully the servers hold up. If the servers are good, now you got a big online community. Brings a whole different element to this game that was much needed, because last year the online was not working. And if you played it, it was for no reason. There was no ranked matches. There was really no rewards. So this is taking the blueprint from my team, NBA 2K. So it's definitely going to work. Now you're going to get rewards. Now when you get promoted to a tier, so you go from like Ruby to Amethyst, what they basically saying is you're going to be given a reward. So when you get to a new tier, you get a reward. Now, when the season ends, whatever tier you're in, you're going to get leaderboard rewards. So you get promotion rewards. Promotions when you go to the next tier, right? So you go from Sapphire to Ruby, if I'm not mistaken, Ruby to Amethyst, Amethyst to Diamond, Diamond to Pink Diamond, and then Pink Diamond to Galaxy Opal. So you're going to get a promotion reward. You get the leaderboard rewards don't look too crazy. It's just like Myfaction points, tokens, which is great. But the promotion rewards, they're giving you Ruby, LA Knight, you get packs, you get tokens. But so each time you progress to a new tier, you're getting a promotion reward. And then when you hit Ruby, here you see Ruby, LA Knight, and for the Galaxy Opal you have another Ruby LA Knight with an animated background, which looks really good. So this year they're giving us a reason to play online. That was much needed. So with the new faction wars and with online gameplay and persona cards, yeah, this is the real Myfaction the way it's supposed to be. So we finally getting it. There's only one thing missing that I'm not seeing yet. Hopefully they could add it, and I'll let you know what that is. But it's more of a cosmetic thing. So basically I'm going to go into side plates. So basically certain cards can hold a certain amount of side plates. Side plates increase your attributes as a manager does. So basically you're going to, like this one gives you +6 grapple offense for 5 matches. They usually are temporary, but if you get a diamond side plate, it'll last throughout the length of the game. Similar to NBA 2K. So right here you could customize. We're gonna go into where the managers is at. You got the cosmetics, and right here you see now we got Pharaoh, Cody Rhodes, Dog. So basically I could put Pharaoh, so Pharaoh has better attribute increasing for my superstars. Even though it says bad, he still increases it better than Bobby the Brain Heenan bronze card. So I'm going to put Pharaoh as my manager. So as you get better managers, you could replace them, insert them, and increase the attributes that you want. Where you got like strike reversals, technical submission offense, power submission offense, things of that nature is what you want to increase. Now you have the evolution cards. So we got also evolution cards. So basically what you're going to do for these evolution cards, you're going to have requirements. So LeBron Breaker, land 30 grab attacks, damage 10 opponent torsos red, and pin 5 opponents. And you'll upgrade them to the Sapphire. And I believe after Sapphire, they upgrade into a Ruby. So as you upgrading them, the attributes will increase, and their badges will get better, or they'll be having added new badges. So that's big W there too. We had that last year, but I think this year is going to be utilized a little more. We didn't have that many. In 2K22, we had a lot of evolution cards. So basically, collection set rewards. What are collection set rewards? Basically, you're going to have to complete a whole collection of certain cards, and you lock in for one card. So you have to get all these cards to lock in for collection set reward, gold Roman Reigns. You also have a gold Rhea Ripley, and I'm looking down, and then if you complete these collections, you'll get tickets, tokens, Myfaction points, things of that nature. So that's what collection set rewards are. Now we take a look at the collection set rewards for the Legends. You have the Sapphire Undertaker and the Sapphire Rock. You also have cosmetic pack that you can get. So that's what a collection set reward is. You have to get all the cards you see when you hit on that collection. Once you complete that collection, you'll unlock that card and that card will be added to your collection. So just explaining what it is for those that don't know. Some of you returning already know what this is. I get it, but I have to do this video for people that don't know anything, because it's very confusing this year, even if you know about Myfaction. So I'm trying to make a video where everybody can understand and be on the same page. So collection set rewards were very, very hard to complete last year because you didn't have a player market or a card market. So you basically had to rely on opening packs to get the collection. You couldn't go and buy a card you were missing. Now it seems like we have the option, but we're going to have to see how it plays out. Because I think NBA 2K started that way this year, and then recently they stopped it. Like certain cards you can't buy, something like that. But I'm going to wait and see, and I'm going to have some faith. Hopefully, you can still get the cards you're missing to complete the collections that you want. So I'm going to take a look. We're going to take a look at let's go into the token market. So you see you have Emerald. So you got to get 8 Emerald cards to move into the Sapphire token market. And then these cards will be better. So the Emerald, then this is the Sapphire. So the Sapphires should be better than the Emeralds. Have better badges, better attributes. So here we're going to look at, we go into my collection. You can see what you're going to get from, this is from Proving Grounds. These are your rewards from Proving Grounds. So basically these are all the cards you could get from the Proving Grounds. They don't give you a reward for completing the collection, but these cards in themselves are rewards themselves because they're really good. You'll get cosmetics, you'll get superstars. Like this Bianca Belair looks really good. She has stand like a B on tier 3, Space Invader on tier 2. I like this Ultimate Warrior logo. Now this is new this year, WWE Oddities. It's something like Supercard where you need certain like boots or things that a wrestler would wear from their attire, and you get these cards and you'll be able to lock in for a certain superstar. So I think it's pretty cool. I like this. I see that the mask is in the live event, so we gotta go get that. So I like that Oddities added collection set reward. So right here for live events, see you already have some good cards that you see are gonna come out. You get this Ruby Macho Man Randy Savage, this Ruby Becky Lynch. So these are live event rewards that are coming out in the future. You're gonna need qualification cards to qualify for these events and get these rewards. So faction rewards as well. It's a lot of good cards. All these rubies, I believe, are the bosses. Okay, these are the bosses. So yeah, you could buy them and add them to your collection with Faction Wars credits. So yeah, Faction Wars took a big leap this year. These cards are really good. I want that rock. Gotta get that rock. Weekly Tower, we had the Gunther. This online, I don't know if it's like you get first place or if you just win one match, you get these cosmetics. So that remains to be seen. If you know, let me know in the comments. Let everyone know in the comments. So the My Collection rewards are all the collections you can complete. Rewards you will get when you complete those collections. And then for the locker codes, we have this action figure John Cena. Now there was also an action figure Hulk Hogan that I saw some of the content creators that were using the New Zealand method to play the game early on Xbox. So they were showing action figure Hulk Hogan, like a old school Hulk Hogan when he first started his career action figure. So probably be getting that soon. That look lit. So if we're getting more action figures, that's going to be really good. Then you have the managers. So here we'll take a look at like Galaxy Opal Pharaoh, right? Cody Rhodes dog. Look at all the things he could increase. Strike reversal, finisher, special, plus 12s. So here you take a look. Congratulations to Paul Heyman being an inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame. Well deserved. I was thinking too, I was like, why is Paul Heyman not in the Hall of Fame? He's one of the best managers of all time. But they gave him his flowers this year, so that'd be great. And I will be there at WrestleMania 40. So hopefully I can meet him, congratulate him in person. So yeah, you want to go through these managers so you can start getting a feel for what the managers do increase. The Galaxy Open managers are going to be coming out later in the game. But for the most part, I'm glad we got Teddy Long. Teddy Long player. I love Teddy Long. Yeah, he's a good addition. And now the managers could be seen ringside. I wonder if Pharaoh's seen ringside. He's not a persona dog, so I don't know if they faction wars so he could be running around the ring. So you got B-Fab. Yeah, so just go through all the managers and see what attributes they're increasing. We're going to start with the bronze and the sapphires for now. Those are what's going to be released in the packs. But we already got a Ruby Pharaoh, so usually Mick Foley was good at submissions. So yeah, you want to go through the managers. You collect different managers and keep upgrading your managers. Increase the attributes you want for your superstars. So basically here in the collection it's going to be logos, or your collection of logos. They have some pretty cool logos. You can put them as a background. See the LWO. Trying to see what they have. Yeah, so a lot of them are from last year and the year past, but you will have some new additions. These are nameplates, just basically borders around your faction's name. And then you're going to have the wallpaper. The wallpaper is going to be what the background is. The logo is just going to be like on top of the wallpaper. So yeah, you go through all the wallpapers. You'll be getting these when you open packs or grind the game. You get different wallpapers. I don't think it really matters. In the past years, it didn't matter. Like if it was a diamond or amethyst wallpaper, it was just whatever I liked I put. So then you have the collector's level rewards. So when you collect a certain amount of cards, you're going to be able to get a certain amount of rewards. Sometimes it'll be superstars, it'll be Myfaction points, it'll be packs, it'll be tokens. Depends how many cards you collect, and then you'll get that reward. So here you see we're going up to Ruby. So this Rey Mysterio looks pretty good. He only has to stand like a be on tier 1. Here you have Sheamus. So whatever amount of cards it says you have to collect, that's how many cards you have to have in your collection, and then you'll be able to get that card. Now also cosmetics do count towards your collector's level reward. Not only just superstars, so cosmetics do count, but side plates don't count, and I don't think tickets count because last year contracts didn't count. So any cosmetics you get or superstars you get will count. So here you see this Pink Diamond Oscar. So yeah, you have to collect a lot of cards to get up to this level. 1,080 cards for level 26 Pink Diamond Charlotte Flair, the Queen. Woo! Last year, we were the first channel to redeem Pink Diamond John Cena, level 26. We were the first to do it. That's why we hold the title. We have my championship on my shoulder. When you see that championship, you know that means I was the first to redeem Pink Diamond John Cena. We'll be the first to get Pink Diamond Charlotte Flair. Stay tuned. So that was a grind. And it was really expensive, to be honest with you. But I wanted to bring you if that card was actually worth it. And he wasn't really a good card because by the time he was out, there was a lot of cards better. By the time I got him, there was a lot of cards like pretty much better than that card right there. But nonetheless, we were the first to get him. That was the bar that I set for myself, so we were able to accomplish it. So here you see the Emerald token market. It's going to cost you 25 tokens per card. That's why you want to grind Proving Grounds, guys. These cards are very expensive this year. I hope there's a way that we can earn tokens faster besides proving grounds, and we probably have a way to earn a lot more tokens a lot faster, as expensive as these cards are. So here is the card market. This was so needed last year. This was so needed. Like, you don't even understand. If you didn't play Myfaction, like, if you open packs, you know what this means right now. Now, if you're missing 1 or 2 cards to complete a certain collection, you could just go buy them. Now, I see the gold cards are kind of pricey. The bronze are not too crazy, but I don't know how much these cards are going to be running when you're going to need higher tier cards like rubies, amethysts, diamonds, pink diamonds. And if they're going to let us buy those tier cards, or they're just going to offer the lower tier cards in the card market, and the rest they want you to pull from packs. So that remains to be seen also. Also, what concerns me is this timer. So last year when you had packs, they lasted the whole game. Like, they never went away. You could always go back and open whatever promo you wanted. They look like they're doing what they're doing with NBA 2K. So here, if you want to check the odds, so it's for a basic pack, it's going to be 6% to pull a sapphire. So we'll look at the sapphires in this Legends pack. So it's going to be 6% for basic pack, and then for the deluxe pack, it's going to be a 9% chance to get a sapphire. So that timer pretty much concerns me, because it's going to be like NBA 2K where the packs disappear. So when the packs disappear, then what? So you only have, like, this one says 4 days. So what happens in 4 days? Does this pack go away? Because then it's going to say ending soon and then recommended. So I don't know how they're going to play this out. So it looks like as at this point, these packs might disappear. They might reappear. Because in 4 days, the game really officially drops for people that didn't pre-order it. So what are we doing? Are we going to get a different promo, or are we going to reissue this promo? I don't know what that timer means, but if that timer means that this promo is going to disappear, everybody who didn't pre-order the game is going to miss out. So I don't know how they're playing this card right now. I don't know what they're going to do, but I hope that's just a timer, so when the real game is officially released to everyone, you'll be able to still buy these packs and grind for these packs or buy these packs. But that concerns me. That time is concerning, because then if the promo disappears, you're going to be forced to go into the card market and buy the cards. And if you need every card from a certain promo, it could get very expensive, because these gold cards are going for a pretty good price. Pretty much going to be 100k Myfaction points to get like 5. So 20 cards going to run you like $100, or like 2 weeks of grinding for your life. And we don't know how grinding for Myfaction points is as of this time. Is there a quick way to get Myfaction points? Did anybody know or learn or figure anything out that I didn't see? Let me know in the comments. Let everyone know in the comments. What's the best way to get Myfaction points, the fastest way, and get the most? Because that is a much needed thing. So yeah, this card market and these promo packs with a time on it is a little concerning, but we're gonna wait and see how this works. Yeah, this year WWE 2K24 is looking very promising, especially the Myfaction mode. Much needed improvements. The persona cards that you could take to other game modes will probably draw a lot of people in. It will. Now we have a card market, and then you also have online rewards. 3 things that were much needed to WWE 2K24 Myfaction mode has been added. The only thing I want now is when you pull a card in the packs that they get a walkout, you see the entrance, because one of the greatest things about WWE is the entrances. Other than that, I have no complaints so far. I will be doing a video of Faction Wars tutorial. I just want to keep playing it a little more because I don't want to mislead anyone. And I will be continue to do what I do best, my pack openings. So at 500 subscribers, I'll be doing my giveaway. 500 subscribers, I'll release a poll. It'll be 4 winners of $30 VC. 2 winners, WWE 2K24 Deluxe version with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley on the cover. Or 1 winner of 40 years of WrestleMania. I will do the poll at 500 subscribers. You guys pick what the giveaway will be. And then I will go live. And when I go live, you have to be in my live and subscribe to my channel. If I say you here, and you say you're there, and you subscribe to my channel, you'll win the giveaway if I draw your name. That being said, don't ever forget that Jesus always loves you. The cunning Ruby Manager Pharaoh and the People's Pack Champ 2K Punk. We out.